What's up, the guy?
Hey, what's up, guys? Today is December 11th. This is Girl Robotics.
I think we'll show off audio stuff first, right?
Alright, so this is the return of Catapult bot. It's just been modular changes essentially. So there's not really much to explain because it's basically the same as it was before. You might make this dip down lower, but we're probably still going to have a front intake. Passive rollers back on and attached. We had to increase some spacing because our drivetrain is different. Or the spacing on the hard stop, that's what I meant. Because our drivetrain is different. Come over around here. No, like here.
Oh yeah.
So I did some things, got some black polycarb here just to make it look nice, spray painted some bolt heads, gold. And then we switched over from flex wheels to anti-static wheels because we just got these and we wanted to see how they work. I kind of like them more, to be honest. I think they work better, but that's just me.
They save on space because they're narrower.
Right. So we didn't have to mess around with any spacing. We could still use our thick gears and go down to 6 holes. We tried using, what are they called? The bolts instead of axles.
Screw joints?
Screw joints. We tried using screw joints. Our screws are not long enough.
6 holes.
So we couldn't make it work. But yeah.
We needed the 2.5 inch bolts. But anyways, moving on. Reese's bot.
Oh, we're doing my bot?
Yeah, we're doing your bot next.
Okay, then I get the hat. My bot, not a lot of changes from yesterday. Not a lot of visual changes.
Sorry that you just ran into that post.
But yesterday ended with saying I got my ring bigger, and then I also did my gear module over here. Well, because I did my ring bigger, I had to move all my gear module stuff over a couple of holes, and then I did that today. Also messed around with, and I had to change my transmission because I moved it. It was a whole ordeal that just required me a lot of backtracking and a lot of non-visual work. I then, after that, came up with 2 pegs on this side that the things sit in right here. I have one for the outside ring and one for the inside ring. So now it sits pretty snug in there. Tomorrow I'm planning on getting pegs for the forwards and backwards spot to keep it from going forwards like this. But that's tomorrow's problem, and that's all I got for today.
Now that it's more complete, we can kind of explain what we're doing. You can grab a disc, honey.
I got you.
Reese got it?
Yes.
All right, so the disc, right? There's an intake in the front here, and the disc goes into here, right? Into that magazine. You get 3 of them. Once you get 3 of them, push it, yeah. The 4-bar goes up, and then you got a flywheel up here, right? And the flywheel magazine, it pretty much pushes the 3 into the flywheel mag. The middle one, the middle ring, whenever it rotates the indexer that spins.
So the way we're having our indexer is that we have this little sprocket on the bottom of it, and what the sprocket does is it sits. This is a double layered ring, to where the sprocket will sit on the inside of the top ring, and it will rotate with the top ring as the turret's rotating. And then the bottom ring will have a hard mounted sprocket on the inside connected to the intake, and it will make the the inside ring rotate on its own, making the top ring rotate, which makes the indexer fire.
And then the outside ring is just to turn the whole turret.
Yeah.
So hopefully that's something. Hopefully it makes a little bit more sense now that
we have something to visualize it with.
Yeah. And then I don't know. We showed your transmission yesterday. So I'll show my bot, right? So my bot is missing an intake now because I wanted to because that was just a prototype, right? We have, so what I did was I drew out some plans, right? And then, anyways, plans to make it to where it's all gonna work nicely. I did some mods to the turret by making the magazine lower a little bit. I still need to work on that, but I wanted to get the bottom sturdy, and so whenever I did work on that, I could just keep whatever works, because that's something that's so finicky. I'm guessing that I'll want the bottom built up and then build it. But anyways, what I got so far is this polycarb in the back. So we took the sandpaper and rubbed it. We found that it's like some people like will sandblast it, but it's called like frosting and whatnot, but just to make sure that it has lower friction than the actual polycarb that's just regular. It's kind of counterintuitive, it seems like, but it works pretty nicely.
It does.
It decreases the friction by a lot. And then I have like the floating intake, right? Instead of having a tensioner, I just built it straight into the just chained to it, so that it doesn't need a tensioner.
It rotates on the next axle, so it doesn't need a tensioner.
So I don't know if I'm keeping that. We'll just see. The goal of this is to make it 100% consistent. No more of the bumping that a whole bunch of times like I had on my other bot, and then just make it really quick too. Right now we're going for most of the wheels are the 2-inch wheels, aside from these ones at the bottom. In the design, most of them are 2-inch wheels, and so we'll be running it at like 1400 RPMs is what I mathed it out to be.
I thought it was 12, but yeah.
Yeah.
Something around there.
I think I upped it a little bit. But then, yeah, that's the plan for that. Hopefully we can looking solid. Looking solid by the end of the week. And then after that, I'm gonna build the top of the intake, and then after that it's string. And then also battery, electronics, whatnot, you know how it goes. We got a competition on later this week, so I'll probably take the other bot. We got track wheels back on that. We got that looking good. I might play around a little bit with it.
You took off your back track wheel for this bot?
Yeah, I need to figure something else out for that back track wheel with the linear slide. I kept on messing stuff up. So, yeah, linear slides, I got a love-hate.
Don't do them unless you're doing it for transmissions.
I got a love-hate relationship with them, but mainly hate. All right, so see y'all next time. Bye.
Bye.